Hello guys and welcome back to another crypto update. So today we're gonna talk with each time frame what we can expect even on the monthly, because there are some things to pay attention to. Okay, so keep till the end of this video. So let's jump into the 1 hourly. Yesterday, as I told you, the fact that here we failed to reach the red channel, it was the first signal for me that the bulls are losing strength in this range. Of course, we know that we've been in a bear market going down, so the bulls obviously are losing strength, but for this range specific, this was the first signal that we're going to break to the downside. And in fact, you can see yesterday's video for that proof. In fact, we broke down, but we closed again above this channel, okay, or in this channel. We wigged here, as you can see. Let me zoom in. Sorry. Let me zoom in. You can see a pretty good wick, and in fact, it went up again. Unfortunately, it triggered my stop loss, but of course, if you do good risk management, that was only 1 hour for me, and it wasn't a big deal. Of course, it's a fail, but nothing to be worried for. In fact, later on, of course, I knew that this line was a significant line. Also, on the 6 hourly, it was in confluence with the EMA ribbon. Sorry, EMA ribbon here. So I opened a short here, this one I think, yes. And right now I'm currently in a small profit, not in a small, but in a small for me, because it's only a small trade, but percentage wise we reached half our target. Of course, if we break down and close below this green channel, I expect Bitcoin to go to the downside pretty fast to reach, let me zoom to another chart, to reach the bottoms around here, around 26k. So for now, my target is still around 27, 28k, because there's also a pretty good diagonal line here between these touch points. Okay, so that is my target for now. And moving forward now, so I expect Bitcoin to reach those lows we reached here, okay, about 26k. What will happen then? Let me zoom to the weekly chart. I've already talked about this blue line channel, okay? We are in a downward channel, okay? We also have, sorry for the lines, but I will explain all of them. We have also this megaphone pattern that I expect, since we are oversold on the weekly, or nearly oversold. We are in this falling wedge on the RSI pattern on the weekly, so I expect a break to the upside, or maybe another retest before breaking, but eventually I expect us to break to the outside. So for the price action, you can see that we have this megaphone pattern, this blue channel. So I expect us to trade in this range, getting squeezed, as I previously explained, and hopefully we break to the upside. But that is not everything, okay? Of course, I think that we're gonna go to reach the upper trend line of this megaphone pattern, but there is something to pay attention for on the monthly. What is this white line? This white line is the monthly. Let me remove these drawings to keep it clean and simple. So as you can see, Bitcoin for the past 9 or 10 years, okay, from 2013, it's been trading in this range. Two things to pay attention for. So, as I previously explained on the 1 hour chart, when you have a high or low that has failed to be reached, okay, so we are trading in this range and we currently failed to retest the upper part of this trend line. For me, that is something to pay attention for. For me, it is showing me that on the longer time frame here, we are losing strength the bulls are losing strength. What we can expect to and what we need to pay attention for. So for me, on the monthly, if we close below this confluence of lines, on the weekly you can see it better. If we close below this confluence here, we have a lot of support. So the white line, the yellow line, the blue line, there's a confluence of support there. But on the monthly, if we close below it, let me remove this one again. If we close below it, that for me would be a break of the channel, and I think we would have a multi-month of sideways section. For me, if we break below, we would trade below the previous bull top, which was about 20k, and maybe our last stop at 60k. We would trade in this range, maybe even something lower, but we would have a boring multi-month sideways action. But for now, we have still to see what will happen. So on the weekly, let me remove the drawings. What I want is a break of the blue line when it gets squeezed, as I said previously, and that would be around maybe October, November, if everything goes according to this plan. A retest of this white line, which is the multi-month upper channel, and going back inside it. Okay, we can do it. We already did it once, as you can see here in the 2020, but it was only closed maybe 2 to 3 weeks below, and we went straight up. What I'm seeing here is something different. What I'm seeing is squeezing here, and I'm saying about June, July, August. I'm predicting a 4-month below the white channel, so it would be a monthly close there. But I will get worried if we break down below the megaphone. Okay, if we manage to close above this white line again, that for me would be bullish. Even I would see the Bitcoin getting squeezed below these lines and going to the upside to reach that 100k. But that is only speculation for now, of course. So we need only to pay attention for this area. I think we did not reach the bottom yet. As I explained, the bottom would be here in this area, and we'll have to wait to see what will happen. But for now, what I'm doing, I'm still shorting the market according to this line. And of course, if we break below this green channel, I think there would be a lot of volatility to the downside. So that's it, guys, for today. Keep eye on those areas I mentioned, and see you tomorrow for the next update.